Hello, I realised I forgot to do an introduction to this video, but this is part one of decorating the nursery. So this is very much focused on the wall here. Now this isn't what my intention was going to be, and you'll see throughout the video I had a different plan and it kind of didn't work out, it failed. We got there in the end. I'm going to do a part two of just organising and tidying up the place, but for now have a nice video of me decorating the nursery and it going slightly wrong.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow, I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew.
Okay, so it's Friday, the 25th of April. I'm now 38 weeks exactly today. I am now going to put up the stencils just to see if I need to do more like toadstools or acorns to go in between the pictures. So I've got some masking tape And I'm just going to kind of stick them up and see where I want the placement and stuff. I don't know when I'm going to paint this. If it's before or after she comes, I don't know. We've still got to go get paint. I'm just going to get little samples so it's not too much. But yes, I've moved the bassinet over here so I can get to the wall, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, let's have a look. So I've got to mask them to the wall, but also mask them together just to make it easy for me to cut. I obviously cut them a bit as well, but we shall see. I'm going to have to keep the rabbit away from the deer because proportion wise the bunny's bigger than the deer, but it's fine. I'm going to go with it. I'm on separate sides if it needs to be. I'm going to have to use quite a bit of masking tape just because obviously the roll of paper was rolled up, so there's a bit of a bend in it. But we'll see. One stencil is up and let's go. Let's carry on. So who's next? Oh, Mr. Owl can go up high. Right, I've got all the, I'll put it up there, all the stencils up. I did actually end up moving the badger down slightly because I thought it was too in line with the fox. I was worried the stencils were actually too big of the animals, but I think actually it kind of works. I don't know if I need any more toadstools or anything like that. I don't know if maybe just there's a spot just up there that might need something, but I think what I might do is get Jamie to see if he likes it, leave it for a bit, to kind of let the paper unroll itself because it's a bit rolled up, and just see how I feel. And potentially what I might do is still paint these, and then once everything's painted, because obviously like a lot of the paper, like the fox has a lot of paper around it, so maybe when I take them off I might feel there's some gaps I can fill, so I may wait until then before I decide whether I need to add any more like just filler bits, like I said, the toadstools or leaves or acorns. But that's how we're looking so far. My stencils aren't amazing, and I feel like I'm going to have to do a bit of free hand painting when it comes to it, because especially the hedgehog down here, I got really fed up with doing the spikes cutting out, so it kind of got a bit round here, so I have to like freehand some stuff in, which will be fine, and also I'm going to freehand the faces in. But yeah, that's how we're looking so far in here. Okay, I am going to attempt to tackle this. I'm just going to do the raccoon for now, just because that's all we've got paint for. I found we got loads of white in the garage, so I grabbed a white. I grabbed a tester of black on Saturday at the B&Q, so I'm going to mix them together to make a grey for some of it. And yeah, he will be my little tester to see whether I am capable of doing this. So I think the stencils look alright, but maybe once I'm painting they may not look quite so alright. Annoyingly I've got no more masking tape, so I might have to use a bit of regular tape just to hold some pieces down, because that's going to be a bit tricky there. to see. We shall see what happens. I need to find some paintbrushes. I need to move, you can't see it, this stuff down here out the way. We actually got a cot now ready. Not that she needs to be in anytime soon, but we've got it so it's ready to go. So I can actually do with either, actually, there's not really any room to move that to. I'm going to find an old towel to put over it just so I don't ruin it by accident, because that is something I would do. Okay, that's good. I also cleaned out all of our yogurt tubs so I can mix the white and black together in there for this. I think I'm just going to paint the whole thing grey, let it dry. Then I'll grab a pencil and kind of mark out the drawings, because I kept all of these, so I purposely drew them out fully when I did the stencils, just so I've got something to work with when I come to paint. So I think I'll paint it all like a lightish grey. I'll then get a pencil, draw over it, and then I can paint in the bits I want white and bits I want black, and obviously leave the grey bits I want grey. So that is the plan. So yeah, let me finish, get myself set up, and then I can get started. Okay, I've painted it in. I did add a bit more white into it because I wanted a bit of a lighter grey. We'll have to see how it turns out, so I'm going to let it dry. Yeah, because the stencils kind of come off the wall slightly, I purposely kind of brought the paint like inwards from the paper, so I never went down on the paper or towards the paper to prevent it going underneath. So we let that dry. I'll then draw on it, and potentially we'll then do the rest of it. I don't know if I take the actual stencil off and let it dry. I think if I do like it, regardless, I'm going to have to neaten up the edges. I think they will be wonky. I know I'm going to have to anyway, because the hedgehog, I got fed up of doing the spikes, cutting out the spikes, so I made him quite round, so I'm going to have to like freehand spikes in, if this works, that is, of course. So do I take it off? No, I'm going to leave it on, the stencil on for now, and then I'll do the rest of it, and then I'll take it off, and then I can outline the rest, because I feel that might be the safest option. There may be a dodgy patch underneath there that I've just seen, so we'll have to see. So I should be able to neaten it up. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to go do some bits and pieces around the house, and I've got to go over to my sister's as well to feed the cats as she's away. So yeah, I'll come back to this later.
but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed.
Okay, I've sanded the raccoon and I've painted over it because I really didn't like it. I actually didn't mind it up until the point I decided to add a black outline, and I think I ruined it. And there were bits that are patchy, had gone under the stencil and stuff. So anyway, I sanded it back as best I could. Done coat 1 of the paint, which actually hasn't done a bad job of covering. So I'll just do a couple of coats. And I've already ordered the stickers, and the stickers are really cute. They're from Etsy. So yeah, it'd just be nice. I can stick them on, and I think you can they're easy to take off as well, should the room want to be changed up. So yes, I think I might make this a 2-parter, because decorating it is one part of this, which hopefully won't be much longer. It'll be done with the stickers. But then it's actually organising here, because like I mentioned, we've got the cot, it's hiding down here underneath towels, which we need to put up, but also we actually have to do a bit of rearranging, because our vision was to have the cot against this wall here, but it's too wide, and so you can't wouldn't be able to open the door fully, or really at all. So we're actually going to put it here. It fits perfectly. We can see that's the headboard and the base there, against this wall underneath here. Possibly when she gets older, because it's a cot that can go into a sofa bed, and then also a single bed. I think, you know, she's gonna have it for quite some years, is what I was gonna try to say. When she gets older and taller, possibly might take out the bottom shelf here, just so she doesn't actually bump her head or anything like that. And then we'll move the set of drawers to over here instead. But yeah, I think I might do a part 2, just organising, because you know there's bits on the floor down here. She's got like a basket of toys already from like friends, family, work colleagues, that I need to go through. This was my old makeup thing that is currently just being used to store things very badly. Some of this is organised, you know, I've got some books and stuff, some toys, but then you look further up and it's still my stuff's in here. I think probably my stuff at the top shelf I might have to stay for now, so I might just move everything that I don't know where to put to the top shelf and just make it look a bit nicer. I'm not going to go overboard in here, because I don't know how long she'll be in here for, because if we decide to have a second one, which I think we most likely are going to, it might be a few years yet, she will then move into the spare room, and this will then become the nursery for the little one. But yeah, so I don't want to go overboard. I don't need to do too much. I just want to like organise it, just make it look a bit tidier and neater, really. So yeah, so that's why I think I might do a 2-parter: the decorating part and the actual organising and making it so she can actually sleep in here. Like I say, it won't be for a while till she sleeps in here, to be fair. She is now, at this point in time, 2 months old, so yeah, still got quite a few months before she'll even be in here. So yeah, that's my plan. So I'll come back later and cover over that. I think that shouldn't be too bad to cover over, and then I'll be back when the stickers have arrived, which hopefully will be next week. And then yeah, hopefully that'll look quite nice. Like I said, I am sad that this hasn't worked out, and from a distance it didn't look too bad. I showed a photo of the raccoon to my parents and said, oh, that doesn't look too bad. I was like, yeah, now you actually go into the room, have a look at it properly, and you'll see how bad it looks. So yeah, I'm sad it didn't work out, because I really wanted it to look really quite cool, and I wanted to have a go at doing it myself. But I might do my own, I might do a little bit of different arty DIY stuff myself, because we've got some air clay sitting in a box doing nothing, and I've seen some people create like their baby's names like in yeah, using clay and then painting it and displaying it. So I might have a go at doing that, or making them flatter so they can go on the door, so it says her name on the door. It might be quite fun. So I might do that as a bit of my artiness in here. But yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, the stickers have arrived. So we are going to give this a go. I only got one pack because I feel like it should be enough, because it's not a particularly big wall. This would be a much better solution than what I was trying to do, and actually that raccoon covered up pretty well with that paint, so we're all good. I thought it was going to be more than that. Oh no! To be honest, I thought it was going to be more stickers. I swear it said it was more stickers than this, so actually I might have to get another pack after all. I mean, they're kind of big stickers. I mean, it has got quite a few leaves for the in-between bits. I reckon this will go on half the wall, and then I get another pack for the other half. So I am going to do it for this half. And yeah, I go. Actually, I might do this side because it's easier for me to get to right now because we've moved the cabinet around. So let me, we'll do over here first. So I need to turn the light on. So I don't know much of a difference, but I'll turn it on anyway. No, they're not too hard to get off. I'll definitely pick the hardest one to do first. You can almost do. Can you actually see what I'm doing? No. I'll move the camera for the next one. Let me just have a practice. Oh, that actually looks really pretty. I mean, you can kind of see that there's an outline to it. But that's quite pretty, I think. I'm going to carry on. That was probably the hardest one to do because of the legs. But they do seem to kind of unstick itself relatively easily. So if I pop you up here at an angle, you might hopefully be able to see what I'm doing. I mean, about halfway. It's not going to be perfect, but alright. Is he going to be straight-ish? I mean, he's at an angle anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, you definitely need to kind of do it a bit at a time, stick it down, and almost a credit card would be quite handy. Oh, I like him too. Why did I buy one pack? I really annoyed myself there. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, we haven't got as much variety as animals as the ones I was going to do, but oh crap. Oh, they come off really easily actually. And what I'll probably do is a mimic the placement on this side, I reckon. Yeah, let's do, I'm going to do the other one up there, I think. Okay, Mr. Squirrel, you were good. Mr. Bunny next. I think he could go. I'm going to do the bird next because the bird, I feel like, is the obvious. The robin is the obvious place to go at the top here. I I think I'm going to do Mr. Hedgehog here, bunny here, snail here, and then we'll just put the leaves in between. And so it's got a little mushroom. Here. Give yourself a nice flower. Okay, now we've just got a whole bunch of, I think it's 2 flowers and the rest are all leaves. So I might do the 2 flowers next. I might do, because they've got a flower, so I might do here and here. Actually, that can cover that red mark with the flower. 3, 4 of like a branch with multiple leaves. So we'll do those next. One here. And actually what I'm going to do is take you off. Yeah, these are actually not too hard to get off again. And then okay, I think I'm happy with that. I'm hoping I've done it relatively half, so this side's not too tight together. But yeah, I really like that. And that is much better than what I was doing. I just wish I picked up 2 packs at a time. So that's actually, zoom you out so you can see better. But yeah. Oh, come on, camera. Oh, that is so much nicer. So sweet as well. Actually, it probably looks a lot less hectic. I think mine were going to be too bold, too big, potentially. So I like that. So yeah, I just need obviously to do this gap, and then that's this room decorated. And then I can move on to organising everything else.
The other way, sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it.
Okay, and that is the nursery decorated. So like I said, I'm going to split this into 2 parts. So the next part will be just me tidying, organising, sorting out all this stuff, taking my stuff away. But yeah, that's it. This is much nicer than the painting I was trying to do. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for part 2.